avoid relatives, friends, and people at large to save money for you. Do you know that when you give people money to save for you, it can be depressing if you're not so careful? Just calculate all your time you've been working, especially those people in the diaspora, and you give people money to save for you. It can be so depressing. Welcome back to Olivia Nakuya YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna address the challenges people face when they give money to relatives, family, wives, sisters, mothers, all to save for them. I will start one by one. One, these people don't invest for you. I have a lot of stories. People have told me they give money to relatives to buy for them land, to construct for them a house, but they never do it. And those who have done it, they buy the land in their names or they buy for themselves. They don't buy for this person. Yes, people avoid that, especially people who are working in these Middle East countries, the housemaids, the cleaners, people who are working in Dubai, Qatar, especially Middle East countries. I don't know why we fall in traps of these people. Just calculate, people who are working in some countries, they don't give money to people to invest for them. But why do you do it? Save for yourself. I'll make another video telling you how you can save money for yourself and invest for yourself. So that is challenge number one. People never invest for you. Two, they buy fake things. What do I mean by this? If they're to buy for you land, they buy for you land which is in a swampy area, which is cheap, not even according to the money you gave them. For example, you gave them like 100,000 dirhams or like 10 million in my Ugandan shillings. They buy for you land which is like 5 million. Yes, and if you're constructing a house, they buy for you fake things. Yes, the raw materials like the cement, they buy second-hand things which are not up to date, like their quality is very, very bad. Yes, and of course when you don't buy good things, it will work for short time, because you know these people don't feel your pain. They don't do something which is equivalent to what you gave them. If it is theirs, they do something better, but if it's yours, since they know you're abroad, you don't come to monitor, that is what they do. Three, they minimize expenses. In this point is in addition to that, they minimize expenses. Like for example, if a house is supposed to use like 10 bags of cement, they use like 5 because they want to get enjaulo. Enjaulo means like you give them money and they want to chop money from what you give them. Yet you're also even giving them transportation. Some people pay salaries to these people, but they want to get enjaulo, so they really buy like in the quantity of the products they buy is very low. So you find out that the house after some time it's like linking. If they're buying the iron sheets for the house, they don't buy enough. They don't buy enough cement, enough bricks for your house. This, after you know this, when you go back in the vacation or you finish your contract, after you know this will cause disappointment for you, and this will lead to misunderstandings between your friend, your family member. Yes, that trust will be broken there and then. Guys, I'm telling you, if that trust is broken, it's like a glass. Trust is like a glass. You will never repair it back. So it will cause misunderstandings in the family, all the time argument. And if you've been helping these people, you will never help them again because they have robbed you. And that will take me to point number 5. It will cause suicide. Yes, I know a lot of stories. People have committed suicide. They come back to their country after finishing their contracts, or just they come back for vacation and they commit suicide. They find out that they've been spending like 4 years, 10 years, and there is nothing. There is no investment in what they have been working for. People have been lying them that they have been investing and they have never done anything. So in the long run, they commit suicide. That will take me to point number 6. It causes death. Yes, you know these people, the person who you gave money to invest for you can kill you. Yes, because he will calculate that you're going to ask money from him, so the only thing he will kill you. I have a friend who told me a story. There are 2 friends. One told me a story that they picked the guy from the airport, and when they reached the house, they gave him poison. And another one, along the way from Entebbe, I'm a Ugandan, from Entebbe airport to his home, he got lost, and they've never tracked him again. Yet people who are working in the immigration claim that they received him, and even they showed us the passport that was received by he landed at Entebbe International Airport, but he just got lost on the way because these people who picked him up, he was sending them money and then they killed him. So it causes death. That will take me to point number 7. Yeah, this makes you to spend more. Do you know that if you're not doing things by yourself, you spend more? Because you have to give these people transportation, you have to buy for them food. Yes, and this would not be very disturbing to me because I know someone is helping me, but they also increase the price of the product. For example, if like a bag of cement is like 100 dirhams, they will tell you like 150. Yes, yet they increase a lot. Yes, they want that angel I told you before. They increase a lot the price. So you end up like, if you want to start like a business or construct a house, if it's like you're supposed to spend like maybe 200,000 dirhams, you spend like 500 because of these bad people. That will take me to point number 8, loss of documents. You know, these people, like, since something is not really his, he does not mind, he's careless. Like for example, your land title. Remember, you buy land when you're not in the country. So it's this person to keep your land title or your documents. He may lose it because he's not like so much attached. You know, if something is not yours, like if you have a pair of shoes and it's yours, you walk when you're so careful, or you have a dress, you walk when you're so careful, or a necklace. But if it's not yours, you don't mind so much. A lot of you know about that. That will take me to point number 9. Yeah, some people resign, they lose their jobs when they know that already in their country there are a lot of investments they have done, so they are going back to the country to settle. So they lose their jobs, they cancel the contracts. Reaching the house, reaching their home country, there is nothing. Remember, in United Arab Emirates, if you tell the person that I've cancelled, I'm not coming back, immediately they start looking for a person. So you will lose your job and it will be expensive for you to come back again. Yes, or they make people not to plan well. It leads to inappropriate planning and budgeting. For example, you save money, like you're giving it to your sister or your mother. You say, I have like maybe 200,000 dirhams. I want to go to the vacation, like to spend it. This is just an example, to spend. So when you reach, there is nothing. Like you've come to the vacation, you want to eat, you want to party, you want to buy nice things. You know, here, we don't eat what we want because like food is scarce, especially the African food. Yes, me, I love matoke so much, so it's scarce. So you're planning, I'm gonna eat here, I love matoke, I'm gonna eat matoke, I'm going to go to the beach, I'm going to do this. Expecting your savings are there. So you find you don't enjoy your vacation, it's so boring because there is no money. That will take me to point number 10. These people, do you know that they borrow from your money? Yes, they borrow because you know some of them, they have access to your account. So what they do, they borrow from your money and they never tell you. So they only tell you that time when you tell them that I want to do something with this money. That is when they tell you. And even in most cases, sometimes they don't borrow by themselves, but they borrow to give it to another person. So they will start telling you stories. I gave it to your uncle, I paid school fees for your sister, I took this one to the hospital, I gave a loan to this one, and they are telling you to demand money from that person they gave a loan. Can you imagine that stress? How are you going to start begging money from someone if even you're not in the country? If someone can refuse to pay you when you're close, what about when you are far? So these people, they borrow your money and they never tell you, and sometimes this will lead to losses. They will never pay you back. Yes. And the last point, that is my last 11th point, they never pay laborers. Like if you have a business, they really lie, the people who are working for you, that umgaga means that someone who is employing you is abroad. He's coming to pay. Or they lie you that the person has not yet sent money. We are waiting for the check. We are waiting for this. So they don't pay laborers. So you come back from the country when you have a lot of debts to clear because people were constructing for you a mansion, maybe they were working for you in a shop, in any business. This person, he's just getting the money, like he's getting the money from your business and just putting it to his stomach. Like even some of them even start businesses from your business and they leave you with lots of debts. Apart from even the laborers, when it comes to rent, they don't pay the rent, and even electricity, water, so they leave you with huge amount. I have a friend, he has like a boutique in town, and a friend was working for him and he left him with 3 months rent. the electricity bill is too high, everything, and even he never paid the laborers. So this is so depressing. People avoid this. The only thing you can do, save money for yourself before traveling to your country. Before traveling to anywhere you're going, please open bank accounts and save money directly to your accounts. Or you can do this, you open accounts in the country you're living in. By the time you want to travel, you can withdraw your money and deposit direct to your account in your country. So that was enough with me for today. I was addressing the challenges people face while they give people money to save for them. Just stay tuned on Olivia Nakuya channel. Please subscribe now, share and like my videos, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I opened a Facebook page. Its name Olivia Nakuya. I'll be very glad to see you in my next video. Let's enjoy while we learn.